Hey you guys, so today I'm back with another nail video. This time we're going to be doing a gender reveal. I set my whole room up so cute for her gender reveal. This is one of my newer clients and we recently became friends. So right now I'm just prepping her nails, and I just want to let y'all know that this did not go as planned. No, she did not get the gender that she wanted. But I'll also show you the clip of the gender reveal at the end. She decided that she wanted this to be a small gender reveal, so I called her up one day and asked her how she would like for me to do the gender reveal at my house when she got her nails done. So she decided that that was a great idea. Her and her boyfriend agreed. She wanted to keep it simple and fun, so she didn't want her family to know. I ended up being the only person that knew the gender of the baby, so I had to call the hospital and get the gender for her. So once I found out the gender, I was like, oh my gosh. She gonna be so upset, so I'm gonna have to make these nails fire, okay? I decided to ask her boyfriend what he wanted to do as far as the gender reveal, whether we wanted to reveal the gender with her nails or if we wanted to do a surprise gift. So we ended up doing both. I had her hold the gift, and then I had him open the gift before revealing the gender to her. Hopefully that makes sense, but you'll be able to see. Anyways, she wears XXL length nails, the same length I usually wear. So I'm going in and I'm doing her base. Try not to pay too much attention to my hands because they won't be moving really fast. I sped up this video a lot, especially towards the end of this video, but I tried to make sure that everything was clear and that you would be able to see everything. But so try to just pay attention to the fingernails to see what I'm doing and not necessarily my hands because they are everywhere. This video was really long. This set took 10 hours to complete. We had her boyfriend come in around an hour or two before the gender was revealed. So he just had to chill out and wait because we were not done yet. Right now, I'm using a custom pink that I created myself. A lot of people ask me about this pink acrylic on my Instagram. So I'll just tell you guys how I created this pink. A lot of my clients love it. This pink is a mixture between Dynamic Nail Supplies. One moment, let me find you the name of the color. I think it's bubblegum, but let me double check. Yes, I was correct. This is color number 004, bubblegum from Dynamic Nail Supply. I also mixed this color with clear and one of the light pinks. I can't really give you the exact mixture because the light pink I also mixed, and it was a mixture of two cute nail supplies pink acrylics. So it was a very light pink. I mixed a very light pink with Dynamic Nail Supplies, bubble gum, and some clear acrylic, and that's how I get this beautiful pink color. On the ring fingers, I decided to go for a glitter base because I will be doing some nail art. So I pretty much wanted all these nails to be full cover. I made sure that each nail was going to go, like the background color was going to match the theme of these nails. These nails, of course, are going to be Cosmo and Wanda. But I'm sure that's why you clicked on this video. So today I am going to be doing lots of nail art. Nail art is one of my new favorite things to do. I was excited to do this set. I will be showing both hands, the full process for both hands in this video. So you just gotta bear with me, girl. Today we're gonna be showing both hands. I know that I don't do that often, but I decided to show the application and the nail art for both hands. Both hands are going to be similar, but they are different because I'm including 3 of the Fairly Odd Parents characters, which is, of course, Cosmo, Wanda, and Baby Poof. So you'll be able to see how I drew it on and how I painted the designs. As you can see, I am going in and capping all of these nails. So I basically use my acrylic colors just to put the background color down. So I did that for the pink, I did that for the white, and I also did that for the glitter nails. So once I was done doing that, I went ahead and I capped every finger so that it just gave the nails some strength and some body, some shape, so that they won't break. For the white nails, I'm going to be using multiple beads. I'm just adding thin layers of the white acrylic until I've built up the nail to where I like it before capping it. This was mainly because I had a pink undercolor, so yeah, that's why I'm doing that. I wanted to make sure that the white was opaque as possible so that you wouldn't really see the undercolor from the top of the nail. I believe the only thing that I didn't show in this video was the shaping process, but I do have other shaping tutorials on my channel. I am going to make an updated shaping tutorial soon, but as of right now, I did have one. So I didn't include it because, again, this video was very, very long, and I had to cut it down to a reasonable length. As for the application process, I'm doing all the full cover pink fingers the same as I would normally do them. So just using a really large bead to bring it from where the natural nail and the tip meets, and I try to bring that bead all the way down to the bottom. Then my second bead is my apex bead, and my last bead, or my close to last bead, would be the cuticle bead. When doing longer nails, once I'm finished the full application for the nail itself, I'm just going to look at the nails from every angle and just make sure that there's no gaps in the nails and that everything is smooth. So as you can see, I added another cuticle bead to the top just to add some thickness and some strength. When capping the nails, I didn't have to add too much, so I just made sure I added like a nice layer over top and brought it all the way down to the bottom, and I did that for all the fingers. Once I was finished capping this hand, I moved on to the next hand. And again, the next hand is going to be really sped up. So try to just focus on the fingernails and not too much on my hands because it might get a little confusing, as you can see. But I still wanted to include the full process just in case anyone was curious or wanted to just see me do both hands. This process was very tedious when it came to the designing and nail art, but I really enjoyed doing these characters, so I am going to add them to the website for anyone who is interested in getting some nail art on their nails. I am located in Baltimore, Maryland, so if you want to check me out, girl, I'll see you when you get here. I also forgot to mention that this glitter that I'm using is just a pink glitter that I found from Michael's. And I got this a long time ago, so it's just like a little glitter pot. It's a pretty decent size though. Like it's the same size as like a 2 ounce of acrylic powder. Now that I'm finished my application and shaping, we're gonna get into the designs. This set was completely a freestyle, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I ended up doing a boy and girl on each of the thumb fingers. So the first one is going to have boy with a balloon at the top, and the other thumb is going to have girl with a balloon at the top. For the really vibrant neon colors in this nail design, I'm going to be using some pigment powder pots that I got off Amazon. I'll link them in the description below. I'm using my WINSTONIA nail brush. I'll also link that in the description. And I use that for my nail art. It came in a pack of 3. So right now I'm just using it's the color white chalk from D&D. And I'm using that. I'm curing after every step, I'm going to be curing the nails for about 30 to 60 seconds, just depending on how thick I applied the gel polish. So I'm curing the nails first so that the powder will stick to the gel polish before top coating. On this finger, I did mess up a little bit, so I had to go over it a couple times, but the first one came out so beautiful. Well, they both came out beautiful, but I did have to go over this one because, well, you'll see. I ended up drawing on the, I guess it's the string of the balloon. I ended up painting on the string of the balloon, and I forgot to cure that one, so I had to go back in with the powder and do it again. Now you'll be able to see me using my neon powder. I used green and pink, of course, for the Cosmo and Wanda. And I thought that this little gradient effect on the balloon was so cute, so I decided to leave it that way. And I just went in with my top coat after dusting the nail off, and then I cured it for the complete 60 seconds. I'm going to repeat the same process for this finger as well. Now I'm going to move on to the smaller fingers. So for this finger, I'm doing 2 balloons and I'm going to draw one of the magic wands. The process is going to be the same as the thumbs because I'm going to be using the same pigment powder again, but I'm also adding a yellow for the wand in the middle. As you can see, I ended up having to wipe the thumb off, so that caused the tacky layer to not be tacky anymore. So you will be able to see where I went over it, and you'll see some white underneath where it says girl, but I am going to go over it again and fill it in, so don't worry, everything is going to look good. Here I am going in with that same pigment powder. So yeah, as you can see, this process is really simple. Anytime I get some excess powder on the nail that wasn't able to be dusted off, I'm just using my acrylic brush and some acetone or alcohol, whatever you want to use, to clean up the nails. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed my little sponge applicator that I'm using to apply the, what's it called? The pigment powders. The little brush that I'm using to apply the pigment powders can be found on Amazon as well. I'll link that in the description below too. It definitely made the application of the pigment powder much easier than it's supposed to, using like a little swab thingy or your finger. It came out much more smooth. Here I'm just using some white gel polish just to add a little bit of detail to the balloons, and I cured that as well before top coating. For the index fingers, I'm going to be doing a side cut French. So I'm doing that with the same white gel polish, of course. Once this finger is cured for 30 seconds, I'm going to use that same pigment powder and add a 3-color ombre design. And it's going to be reversed. The 3 colors will be reversed on the other finger. Now you can see me going back in with that same pink just to make sure that the powder is full coverage and you don't see any white underneath. When I'm applying the powder colors to this nail, I'm going to add all 3 colors, and I'm also blending these colors where they meet, just so it's like a seamless ombre effect. When I'm drawing on my French tips, I'm using the longest WINSTONIA brush that comes in the 3-pack, and I'm using that to draw my outline for my French. I'm also using the applicator brush that comes with the gel polish to fill it in, and then I go back over it once again with my brush just to make sure my lines are as straight as I can possibly get them. Right here, I'm using my dotting tool to add some designs on top of this nail. Of course, I'm doing this after the nail has already been top coated. Just in case I make any mistakes, I would be able to wipe it off without causing any damage to my original design. So I'm just using my nail art brush along with my dotting tool to make this look like some clouds and some stars. Once I have my design painted on how I like it, I'm going to use some clear acrylic and dump it on top, just for a little bit of texture. And once again, I will cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Here is where I'm reversing the colors. So on the other finger, I did pink, yellow, green. So on this finger, I'm going to do green, yellow, pink. And again, I'm going to be blending those colors where they meet, so it will be a seamless ombre before top coating. And curing again for 60 seconds. Once the nail comes out of the lamp, I'm just going to use my manicure brush to dust off any excess powder. And that nail is complete. I'm going to let you watch that process again on the other finger, and then we'll move on to the rest of the painted designs. Here I'm going in and I'm sketching out my drawing before I go in with any paint. So I like to draw on the design first to make sure that there's going to be it's just going to make the process much smoother. So I'll already have like a guideline to go ahead and do my painting. So right now I'm drawing Baby Poof. So I'm doing the base. The base is just the skin color. I also did that skin color 2 times just so it wouldn't be too transparent. I'm just repeating the same steps on the other hand. So if you want to skip forward, you can. Back to Baby Poof. So now I'm drawing on Baby Poof's, I said Poops, Baby Poof's purple outfit. So I'm painting on the body and her, I don't know if Poof's a girl or a boy. Anyways, I'm painting on the arms and the legs, and I'm also painting on the wings. Now I'm just going in with a little freestyle design because I wasn't really sure what I wanted on the ring finger, but the design came out really cute. So I just drew some lines and squiggles because I was just going to put some more pigment powder on top. So I made this one a gradient ombre effect as well. So I cured that for 30 seconds to get the tacky layer, and then I went over it with the powder. Now I'm drawing on Baby Poof's eyeballs. After each step for the characters, I am going to be curing for the full 60 seconds. Just to make sure everything is fully cured, just in case I make any mistakes and I go to wipe it off. I did not want to risk wiping any of the designs off. Now you get to see how I did the ombre on this finger, and it's pretty much the same exact thing that I did with the index fingers. After each time I top coat the nails, I'm just going to use my brush to clean up around the nails, and I'm using my fingers to drag the product, on the sides just to keep my shape. Now I'm going in with the details for Baby Poof, so I will be just, filling in the rest of the colors, drawing her little feet and hands, her eyeballs, her hair, and outlining the full design and finishing the face as well. Now we're moving on to Cosmo, and this part is really sped up because it's going to be the same process that I did for Baby Poof. I'm starting off with filling in all the skin tone areas, and then I'll go in and do the body. I really had to try and take my time when outlining the eyeballs because it might look bigger because I've zoomed in, but these designs were really small, of course. It's fitting on a finger, so they were really tiny. So that was probably the most challenging part of this nail design for me, was doing the eyeballs. I decided to go in and I was gonna draw on what's it called? Like a rattle. I was gonna draw on the rattle, but I decided to change it and just write poof. Just for time's sake. Like there was really no other reason. It was just for time's sake. So I decided not to put the rattle. But you'll be able to see at the end I use little lollipops to decorate these nails, and it ended up looking like baby rattles. So I think that was it was like a perfect adjustment, a perfect what's it called, alternative for doing the rattles. I really impressed myself with this nail design. Like, I feel like I really outdid myself with this one. This is the most intricate design I've ever done as far as nails. Like, this is the most detail I've ever put on one nail set in my life, or in my whole 3 years of doing nails. So I was really happy with the outcome, and she was really excited as well. I'm going to finish up this nail art with Wanda. So Wanda is on this middle finger and Cosmo is on the other middle finger. So I'm just speeding through really quickly and showing you how I completed this look. And do not make fun of my little eyeballs, okay? Once I was finished, I just went ahead and top coated this entire thing. And make sure I top coated every single nail. Make sure that every nail was fully cured once I was finished all the nail art. And then I moved on to some nail design. So I pretty much blinged out the set in any empty spaces. I just tried to add as much bling as possible just so this set could look really fancy. And of course I used the little lollipops, so you'll be able to see that in a moment. When I was designing this nail set, I forgot to mention that I did not know how to draw these characters from memory. So I did have to look up these characters on Google, and I looked at nail photos and stuff like that just to try to see if anyone had done Cosmo and Wanda nails and tried to get some inspiration from that. So that's how I was able to draw these characters out. The character nail art is it probably took the longest. I think that the nail art for the characters, that definitely was the longest part of this process. But it definitely paid off, girl. It paid off. It was definitely worth the wait. Both her and him were really excited when they finally saw the nail art. I think that we were so, like, I think all of us, we were so stuck on the gender reveal that she didn't even notice her nails until the end, like the very end of the gender reveal. She hadn't even looked at them. That's the crazy part. She had not looked at the nails at all. So when she gave her reaction at the end to seeing her nails, it It was just amazing. It made the whole process completely worth it. I was just happy that she was happy, and I was excited that I was able to execute this nail design for her. She got t-shirts made and everything. So at the end, because the clip at the end showing the gender reveal had copyright music in it, I had to mute the video, so I didn't end up adding the full gender reveal clip at the end of this video, but it is going to be tagged, like it's going to be pinned to my Instagram page if you want to see the shoot, I can't talk. If you would like to see the full gender reveal video, the video is going to be pinned to my Instagram channel. I'll put my Instagram up below, or up top and down below, so you'll be able to check out that video for the full clip. And yeah, I'm getting into the bling blings, and now you can see me putting on the little lollipops. I just did a pink one and a green one, and then I'm just going in. I did not, well, I'm going in with rhinestones, but I did not place these rhinestones in any particular order. I just went in and applied them wherever I saw fit. So I just tried to pack lots of rhinestones in small spaces, basically, girl. So at the end, I am going to show the small clip of the gender reveal, and stay tuned for nail photos. I'm not going to be talking for the remainder of this video, so I really appreciate you guys coming and check out my channel. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any time I upload a new video. And just let me know if you guys enjoy videos like this, because I will make more. Again, I enjoy doing these characters, so if you want to see more of them, I could possibly do them on my nails, you know. So just let me know what you guys would like to see in the future, and I would be more than happy to oblige. But that's all for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. I did end up having to mute this clip because I was using a Nicki Minaj song. But if you would like to see this full gender reveal video, it will be on my Instagram. The Instagram will be in the description below and also on the screen if you want to check that out. This video will be pinned to my top videos.
Hold up, gang. I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told that like you that bitch.